Good evening, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the Pink Garter Theater. My name is Andrew Munns. I am the artistic director here at Tumbleweed Creative Arts. And thank you. We have taken over this theater in support of local artists, and tonight is just another night of that fun series. And I'm so thrilled to have the Hootenanny back here at the Garter. We are here every Monday through April, 6 to 9. I hope to see you all returning. And we have some really fun events coming up, primarily in April. We have a lot going on. Coming up on April 13th, we have a concert of Marmots and Friends. A little positive farewell celebration as they, our good Marmots Ate My Boots friends, head out, as some do. But I'm really excited. It's going to be a really fun event. Tickets are $20. The QR code that is on the posters, unfortunately, is linking to a different thing. Amy is downstairs right now working on it, so if you need tickets, you can either talk to me downstairs or Joe over at concessions. And we do have some concessions over there if you need a little snack. Yeah, so Marvin Ate My Boots is coming up. We have a drag show coming up on April 20th, and tickets will go on sale this Wednesday. It'll be announced tomorrow. We have 8 local performers, Wyoming performers, an Icelandic performer, big special guest. It's going to be quite the event. And then coming up in May, we have a original musical that a few people in the room have been working on called The Importance of Wild Country, which is a youth musical about Olas and Marty Muri. And that is coming up on May 22nd is the opening night through June 2nd. And we're hosting auditions for the kids in 2 weeks, and then we get to work. But Miss Adrian Ward. I was thinking, not Lang. Adrian Ward and Willow in the room, yes, Willow Starr. And I think, have contributed songs to this musical. So we're starting from scratch, and we're just building this story, and it's going to be really special. But without further ado, I also want to just say thank you to Jackson Hole Roasters, who helped support this event and next week's event. So thank you, Jackson Hole Roasters. And I think that's all I got. So please put your hands together for Mr. Bill Briggs.
I'm going to do the first song I ever did at a Hoot back in 1954. When I play at a new place, a new Hoot, I kind of like to do this song. I kind of hope, now I'm going to plan on it, playing this song, well, maybe right here, when I'm 100 years old. planets like you. Angels in heaven, they know I love you. Write me a letter containing 3 lines. Answer my question, will you be mine? Will you be mine, love? Will you be mine? Answer my question, will you be mine? Write me a letter and send it by mail. Send it in care of the Birmingham jail. And if you don't love me, just love whom you please. But throw your arms around me and give my heart ease. Give my heart ease, love. Give my heart ease. Throw your arms around me and give my heart ease. And do me a castle 40 feet high, so I can see her as she walks by. Woo-dee-dee-oh, doo-dee-oh, doo-dee-oh, doo. Woo-dee-dee-oh, doo-dee-oh, doo-dee-oh, doo. It's down in the valley, the valley's so low. And we'll head over and hear the wind blow. Woo-dee-dee-oh, doo-dee-oh, doo-dee-oh, doo. Woo-dee-dee-oh, doo-dee-oh, doo-dee-oh, doo. Oh, thank you so much.
That was great, Bill. He better make it well beyond 100. Oh, I don't know. I think he's having a pretty good time so far. I want to show some appreciation for Andrew for hosting us once again and doing it all month. We're kind of like foster kids. We're shuffled around town a little bit, and we love it. Also, we need to show some appreciation for our sound man, Mr. Rob Seidel, for schlepping all the stuff over here and getting it all sorted, and also to Byron Dominguez for helping get the video live stream going. So this is being streamed live, just in case you needed some additional, pressure for your performance to rise to the very top. All right, so our next performer, as Andrew mentioned, she's writing a song for their musical. Please welcome Willow D'Elia.
It feels very fancy up here. Can you hear me if I sing from this level, or should I raise the mic, do you think? Good? Okay. Raise it. Squeeze? Okay. Ooh, that's so breezy. It's almost easy breezy. Is that good? Okay. So this song I wrote a long time ago, actually, about an even longer time ago. It's called Long Ago, Far Away. And I've been playing it in like a flat-picking, fast fashion, but I'm not going to do that, so it could be a little rough. But somebody in the audience who's a wise man told me once, I think you should slow it down so we can hear the words, so I'm going to try that. Coming through? It was a long time ago, in a place far away. I must have been on the road. Exactly where? Well, that's hard to say. But I laid my head down in the back of an old red pickup. I just kept going till I run out of something. Or old man winter came to get me. Yeah, I was on my way and packing up my things. It reminds me of a place far away. It went by in a flash, the times that we had, the photographs. Ooh, they kept track. When we'd sing up to the starry skies, and I could hear the earth breathing back a sigh, telling me to follow where she leads. Our cares were still downstream, and we were on our way. And I hope you'll think of me sometime. Think of me sometime. 'Cause packing up my things, it reminds me of a place far away. And I still look deep into the moon. I wonder if I'll see your face. I pray for God's forgiveness, but I leave without a trace. I'll never know the answer. You cannot know the answer to a question left unsaid. On a night full of dreams and a choice so hard it seemed, we struggled with the words to say, and it could have gone 100 ways. And then the night turned into day and back to night. and what was left we made right. What used to be the showcase on my piano, it living in a box out in the shed. And I wonder, darling, if you changed at all, or are you still what's in my head since we've been on our way? Still, I hope you'll think of me sometime. Just think of me sometime. 'Cause packing up my things, yeah, packing up my things, it reminds me of that place far away. Long ago. Thanks for listening. I'd love to invite Christine Stevens up to join me for a duet of Abigail Lapel, Down by the Water. It's kind of a favorite new folk singer of ours.
Yes.
Where do you want to be?
Right here.
Yeah. How about like this?
Good.
Okay. Oh, yeah, not this.
This is so pretty.
Yeah, so nice.
Beautiful.
Now that my knees aren't shaking quite as
Sit
much.
here and meditate for a while. You did great. That was beautiful.
Thank you. Is it? Okay.
Where will you go, my darling daughter? I'm gonna live down by the water. If I ever find the time, no reason or rhyme, I'm gonna live down by the water. And I'm gonna send a dozen roses down the river like baby Moses. And I'll wash my tears away when I'm down at the river today. I'm gonna send a dozen roses. Who will be your one and only when the days are lost and lonely, and the little bluebirds of spring go down to the river to sing? Who will hear their testimony, their testimony, their testimony? Sing a little song, darling. Sing it like a little blue starling, in the country or the town, in miles all around. Sing a little song, darling. Now the days are getting harder. I'm gonna live down by the water. If I ever to find the time, no reason or rhyme, I'm gonna live down by the water. Down by the water. Down by the water. Down by the water.
I don't know about all y'all out there, but this addition of more women to the Hooten just makes me very happy. It's wonderful to hear women's voices singing together and working together, seeing them. So thank you to all the new women that have been coming. Up next, speaking of women, we have the matriarch of the Hootenanny and the keeper of the list. She's very brave to do that because sometimes, it's a lot. And her husband, Peter, is going to join her, Adrian and Peter Ward.
A lot of noise here. We're doing the knee first.
Yep.
I wrote this maybe back in '04 after knee surgery. It has a repeat, which you can all shout out or whatever. I went out one day to hike away and I felt a big pain in my knee. I hiked down a hill and it hurt like hell. No cartilage left in the knee. No cartilage left in the knee. No cartilage left in the knee. Hiked down a hill and it hurt like hell. There's no cartilage left in the knee. I said, this stinks. I turned to drink and I still had a pain in the knee. Doc says you moan 'cause it's bone on bone. No cartilage left in the knee. No cartilage left in the knee. No cartilage left in the knee. Doc says you moan 'cause it's bone on bone. No cartilage left in the knee. Now I have a scar that goes pretty far and a chrome and a plastic knee. It hurt like hell, the drugs were swell, but there's a chrome and a plastic knee. Chrome and a plastic knee. Chrome and a plastic knee. Hurt like hell, but the drugs were swell, but a chrome and a plastic knee. Now summer's here, I have no fear. I'm finally done with PT. Died my trike on a path I like, and it ain't too hard on the knee. That chrome and plastic knee. That chrome and plastic knee. Ride my trike on a path I like, with a chrome and plastic knee. Our next song is over 100 years old, I guess. We really did practice.
Go.
Was 1853 on June the 17th day that we hoisted our colors to the top of the mast and for Greenland bore away. Brave boys, that's your part. Away. The lookout on the cross trees stood with a spyglass in his hand. It's a whale, it's a whale, it's a whalefish, he cried. He blows at every span, brave boys, blows at every span. And the captain stood on the into the sea. And the boats were launched and the men on board. And the whale, she was in view. Resolved was each seaman bold, to steer where the whale fishes blew. Brave boys, steer where the whale fish blew. The whale was struck and the line paid out, but she gave such a flunder with her tail that the boat capsized and 4 men were drowned. We never did catch that whale, brave boys, never did catch that whale. Bad news, our captain cried. It grieves my heart full sore. But oh, the loss of that 100-barrel whale grieves me 10 times more, brave boys, grieves me 10 times more. Oh, green is a dreadful place, a land that's never green, where there's ice and snow and the whale fishes blow. Daylight seldom seen, brave boys, daylight seldom seen. Thank you.
That was Adrian and Peter Ward. And next up, we have another, well, he's not really a newcomer so much anymore, but he's also a talented sound man and a talented guitar player and singer, multi-instrumentalist. He plays fiddle, plays bass. What else do you play, Mark? You can tell us. Anyway, please welcome Mark Engel.
I'm a little under the weather, so I'm going to play some instrumental music tonight. And this next song has a funny story and a sad story behind it. A funny story is I was raised in the Christian church, and my mom would tell me, like, oh, when you die and you go to heaven, you're going to sing praises to God forever. And I was always really bored during that part of church. I was like, man, that sounds like hell. So I would ask her, like, every day on the way to church, like, can you ski in heaven? Is that? And she's like, yeah, I think so. And I was like, oh, thank God. So this song actually is, here's the sad part, I wrote this, or it kind of came to me after some friends of mine passed away in an avalanche. But so the song has a bit of a crescendo in it, and whenever the crescendo hits, I'm imagining them like skiing bouncy powder turns up in heaven. So. Thank you. I'm playing in an open tuning. Dad Gad is what it's called. It's a really fun thing to mess around with. And I've got one more song for you. This one is for my grandma.
Oh, I love those open tunings. They just give you such rich tones. Thank you, Mark. That was beautiful. Up next, we have Mr. Noel Trask. You want the stool?
I think I'm going to stand.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that. That needs some help. I'm very envious of you folks that can remember your songs. I'm chained to the technology so far. This first one's an Avett Brothers song. Not the one I was going to play, but it's a nice song. It's called January Wedding. That's a good song. She keeps it simple, and I am thankful for her kind of loving, 'cause it's simple. No longer do we wonder if we're together, we're way past that. And I've already asked her, so in January we're getting married. She's talking to me with her voice down so low I barely hear her. But I know what she's saying. I understand because my heart was sick like Audrey Hepburn when I met her. But we would both surrender. True love is not the kind of thing you should turn down. Don't ever turn it down. I hope that I don't sound too insane when I say there is darkness all around us. I don't feel weak, but I do need sometimes for her to protect me, reconnect me to the beauty that I'm missing. And in January we're getting married. No longer does it matter what circumstances we were born in. She knows which birds are singing and the names of the trees where they're performing in the morning. And in January we're getting married. Come January, let's get married. Thank you. Thanks very much. That was fun. The sound here is just so good. And hopefully my head isn't like reflecting sunlight. I wore these glasses because I was going to wear my hat. I remembered the glasses, but not the hat, which is not good. Okay, I get a little jittery up here when I'm finger picking, so I apologize for that in advance if that happens. I have, let me move this out a little bit. I don't want to hit it. I've played this one a couple times before, but not for a while. It's Cat Stevens, Father and Son. It's not time, make a change, just relax, take it easy, you're still young, that's your fault, there's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down, if you want to you can marry, look at me, I am old but I'm happy. I was once like you are now, and I know that it's not easy to be calm when you found something going on. Take your time, think a lot, why think of everything you've got, for you will still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not. How can I try to explain? 'Cause when I do, he turns away again. It's always been the same old story. From the moment I could talk, I was ordered to listen. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. It's not time, make a change, just sit down and take it slowly. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to go through. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. All the times that I've cried, keeping all the things I knew inside. It's hard, but it's harder to ignore it. They were right, I'd agree, but it's them they know, not me. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. Thank you. Thank you.
That's Noel Trask singing for the 63rd time. And next we have Kevin Roach. This is his 102nd time singing to the Who.
Yeah, so unlike Bill, who wants to be playing on his 100th birthday, I'm just glad to be playing on my 100th time here at the Hootenanny. This is an original that I wrote. It's called Time Is. Time is your worst enemy. Time it's your best friend. Constantly beginning, but it has no end, and you never have enough of it. And it's way too long without its measured handiwork. Well, there would be no song. There could be no song. As time, it's of the essence, and it'll all work out in time. Time to take the measure of our lives. And don't you think we should get working on that word? We'd really like to find, hope we find that word in time. Rush around shaving time, using all the tools. Rolex, cell phone, Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, they're very cool, but enslave yourself to time. It's a game you can't win, 'cause no matter how much you save, can't buy it back again. Can't buy it back again. 'Cause time, it's of the essence, and it'll all work out in time. Don't you think we should get working on that word? We really like to find, hope we find that word in time. And will you do all the things you dreamed before your time is through? Some say only time will tell, but I say it's up to you. 'Cause time's of the essence, and it'll all work out in time. But don't you think working on that world. We'd really like to find, hope we find that world in time. Hope we can find some peace in time. Thank you. This is a Bob Dylan song, but I kind of do my own poor version of the Byrds' version of this song. This is Mr. Tambourine Man. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you. I know the evening's empire, it's returned into sand, vanished from my hand, left me blindly here to stand, but still not seeing. My weariness amazes me, and I'm branded on my feet. I have no one to meet, just the ancient empty streets, too dead for dreaming. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you. And though you might hear spinning, laughing across the sun, it's not aimed at anyone, just escaping on the run. And but for the sky there are no fences facing. And if you hear vague traces, skipping reels of rhyme, a ragged clown behind, I wouldn't pay him any minds, just a shadow you've seen is chasing. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you. Now take me for a trip on your magic swirling ship. All my senses have been stripped. My hands can't feel the grip. My toes too numb to step. Waiting only for my boot heels to be wandering. I'm ready to go anywhere, and I'm ready for to fade to my own parade. Cast your dancing spell my way, and I promise to go under it. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you. Thank you.
That's Kevin Roach. Some more fine music. So next we begin doing the old timers. Byron Dominguez is next. He's only sang 492 hoots. And many of you may not know that when the hoot is at the Center for the Arts, Byron has been recording it visually many, many years. So what's really neat is tonight he got together with Ben Seidel and Rob Seidel, and we're live. This and all the hoots in April will be live on the web. So next, Byron Dominguez.
Actually, I was very innocent of that. All I did was bring the camera. Rob figured it all out, as usual. Thank you, Rob. Let's see, what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to do, this song is from, originally it was a movie about an actual terrible time during the war, and it was a march that they did, and Bridge over the River Kwai, Bogey's March, and then it was used again in Parent Trap. So all these girls at the camp marching to this song, thinking that, you know, this is just like Bataan. Okay, so Bill accuses me every now and then, Bill Briggs accuses me of trying to use all the notes on the guitar. Well, that's not true. In this one, I'm trying to use a note that isn't on the guitar. I like marches, they're fun. And so I'm going to do another one. This one, I have a great memory of my oldest brother, Robbie, playing trumpet. And he was about 10 or 11 years old. And I was, quite a bit younger, 7 years younger or so. So I was just a little kid. But I can remember him down on the gymnasium floor of the old
the old gym at the high school. And here was this little sawed-off kid standing there with the whole band and this really tall guy next to him, and they were playing this song. And this song is a nasty piece if you play trumpet. It's got all kinds of triple tonguing in it and high notes, and it's tough. You should try it on guitar. How do you do triple tongue? Brr, you know, so you'll find out what my solution was. So this is by the guy who wrote Sleigh Ride. Same guy. And he wrote Bugler's Holiday.
Byron Dominguez. Now that was his 492nd hoot. The next two, Jenny and Sally, have 474 and 499. So this is beginning to sound like a 500 party at Dornan's this summer. And speaking of parties, I want to remind everybody when the Marmots and Friends concert in a couple of weeks, at the end we have a champagne reception. We're asking everybody who can to bring cookies or finger food, dessert-like things. And I've already bought 3 cases of champagne. So next we have Jetty Landgraf and Sally McCullough.
All right, $4.99. Thanks.
We thought, new venue, new look.
And we're also channeling our youth. We're going to do a couple old songs. And you'll recognize them.
Hopefully I do.
So yeah, we tried to dress the part. Take you back to 1965. Okay, ready? Yep. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray, I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I wasn't away. California dreaming on such a winter's day. I stopped into a church. I passed along the way. I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher like the cold. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Jenny's got some groovy effects going there.
Glad that's done.
Yeah.
Now the next one.
Let's take you back to 1969.
Little Woodstock. Joni Mitchell-esque.
Let me check my tuning there real quick.
Once again, thank you to Andrew for having us. And thanks to all of you for coming. And please spread the word. We'd love to have Andrew's theater get filled up and be able to stay open and keep having local music.
Walking along the road, and I
all the bombers riding shotgun in the sky. They were turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stardust, billion-year-old carbon. We are golden, caught in the devil's bargain. We are stardust, billion-year-old carbon. We are golden. We are golden. We are stardust, billion-year-old carbon. We are golden. We are golden. We are stardust, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden.
Jenny and Sally, everybody, that was fantastic. How about that? The 1960s was just a great time for singer and songwriters. Next up, we have I guess she's here with some friends, Susan Jones and friends, and so I've seen her do some rock and roll stuff and some reggae stuff, and she's always has a good time and sounds great. So Susan, if you're out there somewhere with your crew, come on up.
Andrew Munns, I must say. Thank you, Andrew. He's down there writing a play.
I'm Vanessa. Hi, everyone. We were supposed to have a trio, but...
We're a duo tonight.
Yeah. Oh, yours first.
What was that?
Yours first. Sticking to the plan.
Oops.
I think we have to take that off. Feel a little nervous up here. Sorry about that. Okay.
We've changed your order. Is Mark in the house? Come on up. We are starting with a different tune. Let's switch. Mark's going to come up and join us. Anyway, thanks. What a lovely evening here at the Rose. I've been here for, I took tap lessons on this stage here. It was over 20 years ago, I'm just going to say. Anyway, I love this place. Mark's going to sit in on a fiddle. Can't really see it.
Just your A string. Oh yeah, this one. Second string. Sweet, thank you.
We're just going to go verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. Down the back roads, Tennessee byway, one arm sweet, soft southern thrill. Worked hard all week just to get a little jingle on a Tennessee Saturday night. Couldn't feel better. I'm together with my Dixieland delight. Spend my dollar, parked in $1 neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, get a little loving, little turtle loving on a Mason-Dixon night. Trees my life, oh so bright, my Dixieland delight. Let's sing it. White-tailed buck deer munching on a clover, red-tailed hawk sitting on a limb, crunchy old fly, croaking bullfrog, free as feeling in the wind. Homegrown country boy gonna give me some joy on a my Jackson Hole Monday night. Couldn't feel better. I'm together with my Dixieland delight. With my Dixieland delight. With my Dixieland delight. I really didn't get to say this before, but I'm from the South, if you can't tell. And my dad has never loved country music his whole life. And one day he calls me up and he goes, hey, I was over at I can't remember the name of the store, but like Buck's Discount Store, and I bought a few CDs, and it turned out to be Alabama. He had never heard of Alabama in his life. And he goes, I would love for you to learn this song, honey. Dixieland Delight. Have you heard of it? Anyway, to my dad, Ed.
And the next song is a song I wrote years ago, inspired by Tuesday Night at the Wart. And some of it's dancers, so I see one there. Oh, we have a band member right here. So this is dedicated to everyone here. Okay. Ready? Dancing and a twirling, my baby spins me around. And I still wear those dancing shoes each Friday night in town. Bopping and a whirling, the lights will get real fast. Pick me up onto the floor, make the moment last. The bandit would be playing, they have a merry sound. But right here standing in my baby's arms is where I can be found. Every night he'd be there with a flower and a smile. Pick me up onto the floor, make it all worthwhile. Dancing and a twirling, my baby spins me around. And I still wear those dancing shoes each Friday night in town. Come on. night in town. Yeah, I still wear those dancing shoes each Friday night in town. Thank you.
What a wonderful tune there.
Thank you, Susan and company. That was great. Yeah. Follow up hand, yeah. So next on the list here, a friend of mine, he has a beautiful voice. He's a great player, and the thing about him that is sparkling is how he puts the two together so tightly. And the songs he picks are just really nice. I expect nothing less of him tonight. If you would please welcome Doug McWhirter.
Gosh. Thanks, Noel. So I thought I'd start with one that I just taught myself this morning. I've heard this song some, but just worked it up today. So, yeah, bear with me here. Tasted love so sweet, but all of it was lost on me. Bought and sold like property, like sugar on my tongue. Kept falling over, kept looking backward. Went broke believing should be simple, should be hard. But all we are, we are. And all we are, we are. And every day's the start of something beautiful. Wasted love for you. Traded off for something new. It's hard to change the way you lose if you never think you won. But all we are, we are. And all we are, we are. And every day's the start. Something beautiful. In the end, the words don't matter. In the end, nothing stays the same. 'Cause in the end, dreams just scatter. Fall like rain. But all we are, we are. All we are, we are. Every day's the start of something beautiful, something real. And all we are, we are. And all we are, we are. Every day's the start of something beautiful, beautiful. Thank you very much. Kind of a sweet little song, called All We Are, obviously. obviously. Let's see, I think I play this one here. And again, I haven't played this song much lately. It just popped into my head the other day, and I'll share it with you tonight. Honey, pour down that fly water and pour me some ice water. Bring me my hammer. Could you bring me some nails? 'Cause soon I'll be going to work for this living. And with you here to guide me, I cannot fail. The morning it stumbles right in through the window. This getting up early gets old anyway. If you listen close, dear, the crying that you hear is the nighttime lamenting, the start of the day. And it's harder than concrete. July in Houston, and it'll get even worse, oh, before it turns nice. But old Tink's in the backyard, I swear that boy's so smart. He's got everything ready, so we'll be alright. So honey, pour down that fly water and pour me some ice water. Although I'll be going, well, I haven't gone yet. So come stand here beside me and hold my hand gently. And tell me, do you remember the first time we met? Thank you all very much.
I told you so, huh? That was Doug McWhirter. Oh yeah, clap again. That's what I was trying to say. This next pair needs no introduction, but I'm going to provide one anyway. One of them has one of the nicest singing voices I've ever heard, and the other is just a fantastic musician, guitar and bass. And the two of them together have some magic that I guess we're all aware of. And I also want to thank them for being so kind to me as I've kind of become part of the Jackson Hole music scene. Without further ado, Tasha and Rob.
Well, I didn't know what we were going to do until just walking on stage here. I saw what Tasha had picked out on the phone.
Surprise. They call it high-risk music for a reason, right?
That's right.
Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am young again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am fun again. However far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you. I will always love you. Whenever I'm alone with you make me feel like I am free again. Whenever I'm alone with you make me feel like I am clean again. However far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you. I'll always love you. I'll always love you. That was The Cure, by the way. Then we're gonna invite Laura up here for a second song. Is Ben around? No. I think Ben's out there practicing. Like, no, Ben. No. It's not. Oh, no, he, like, I won't take him away from his practice. You say you're sorry once again, dear. You are
Oh, the outstanding Tasha and Rob with Laura on violin. Next up, we've got somebody who I always enjoyed at the Hoots from a long time ago, actually, and she unfortunately left us for quite a while, but thankfully she's come back, and she makes her presence in both singing but also in words. So you can find books by Katie Stanford.
Hello, thank you. I'm bringing up Joe Hunt. So, really fun story. Joe plays this great brunch set on Sundays at Nora's, and I work on my book at Nora's on Sundays. And so we figured out that I know about a third of Joe's set. And so we're gonna play with some harmonies. I couldn't remember which we were doing first.
Let's do, let's do that. Yeah,
great.
Sweet. Maybe we should switch sides. I've just seen a face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just the girl for me, and I want all the world to see we've met. Lie, 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 lie. Had it been another day, I might have looked the other way, and I'd have never been aware. But as it is, I'll dream of her tonight. Lie, 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 lie. Falling, yes, I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes, I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. I have never known the likes of this. I've been alone and I have missed things and kept out of sight. But other girls were never quite like this. Lie, 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 lie. Falling, yes, I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes, I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again.
Thank you. This is 17 by Sharon Van Etten.
I know what you want to say. I think that you're all the same. Constantly being led astray. You think you know something spots. Halfway up the street, I used to feel free. I used to be 17. Follow my shadow around your corner. I used to feel 17. Now you're just like me. Down beneath the ashes and stone, sure of what I've lived and I've known. I see you so uncomfortably alone. I wish I could show you how much you've grown. Downtown hot spots, I used to be on this street. I used to be 17. I used to be 17. Now you're half shut, hanging on my block. So come and look, who's my shadow? La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. You're gonna be I know what you're gonna be. 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 Downtown hot spots, halfway through this life, I used to feel free, but was it just a dream? Now you're half shot, think you're so carefree, but you're just 17, so much like me. You're just 17. You're just 17. You're just 17. You're just 17.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
Hi. Take a look in a book. It's Katie Stanifer. She's in there in a book. And Joe Hunt. One more time for Katie and Joe. Well done. It's very bright, and I realized I did not clean my glasses very well. It's just one big, it's like J.J. Abrams up here, just lens flare after lens flare after lens flare. Gosh, how many can we have? This next person, I am not particularly familiar with, although Mark just mentioned to me that this person is a member of a relatively famous band to local here. And I don't want to get it wrong, though, so I'll make sure this person can introduce themselves how they'd like. Michael Batorf, come on down. Yeah, let's go.
I'm going to bring the great Michelle Dixon up here with me. So I actually have been on the Hoot stage before. About 20 years ago, I moved from Nashville, Tennessee. I was studying the industry there, and a gentleman approached me afterwards, after we were done. He said, "Hey, you went over 8 minutes. We don't do that at the Hoot." And me being the sensitive artist that I am, I stayed away for 20 years. So this is 20 years back. However, somebody came up to me afterwards. They said, "That was Janis Joplin's manager." And I said, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm a little, sensitive as an artist, and I guess the industry's just too tough for me, so I'll just stick around here and start my own band and take over." So we've been playing with the One-Ton Pig across the street for a number of years, but I don't get to, thank you, I don't get to play too many of my folk tunes. This is actually, I think, the song that I thought was getting me kicked out of the Hoot when I did it, and I was like, controversial lyrics about a farm. This is called Pushing in the Dirt.
Took the first job that I could find. So long as I'm working outside, go to work for the farm. So long as I'm doing no harm, and I don't think I can do it any other way. No, I don't think I can do it any other way. Homespun Ohio girl, knitting in a can in her world. Needle only goes so far, and I can feel the walls of my own little jar, and I don't think I can do it anymore. No, I don't think I can do it anymore. Well, I'm pushing in the dirt like I've been pushing back my hurt. Now I'm pushing like I need to feel today. Well, I'm pushing in the dirt like I've been pushing back my hurt. Now I'm pushing like I need to feel today. Ooh, honey child. Honey child, ooh, honey child, aren't you glad you pushing that dirt right now? Done all I can for my old man. I held my sis through all of this. Only so much you can take by now. You think my back will break, and I don't think I can bend anymore. No, I don't think I can bend anymore. Well, I'm pushing in the dirt like I've been pushing back my hurt. Now I'm pushing like I need to feel today. Well, I'm pushing in the dirt like I've been pushing back my hurt. Now I'm pushing like I need to feel today. Ooh, honey child. Ooh, honey child. Ooh, honey child, aren't you glad you're pushing that dirt right now? Really glad you're pushing that dirt right now. Really glad you're pushing that dirt right now.
So aside, I hardly ever get nervous for gigs anymore, but some of my biggest heroes are always at these hoots, including Mr. Bill Briggs, folks. I mean, thank you for doing this and keeping this all alive the way you do. And thank you, Andrew Munns, for doing what you do, and thank you. So the other part about being nervous up here is at the 8-minute mark, whether the song's over, just cut me off. I don't want to go through another 20 years like this. Anyway, this is a brand new song. This is called Florida Tore Me Apart. Watch your eyes.
I got to Miami, I knew I made the call. Never belonged to Pennsylvania, and I knew when I had to go. Anywhere down the road, could have been any place, any regular job, so long as I didn't have to think about where I was coming from. Oh, where I was coming from. In that stifling heat, well, it ain't for the faint, and it's not for the softest heart. And it could have been anywhere. Florida tore me apart. Florida tore me apart. Just working for the man. Seems I do most anything, well, I'm getting it while I can. Oh, I'm getting whatever I can. In that stifling heat, well, it ain't for the faint, and it's not for the softest hearts. And it could have been anywhere. Florida tore me apart. Florida tore me apart. Told my wife we were getting up, setting her up. Gonna get us a country home, gonna get us a little buck, anywhere down the road. In that stifling heat, well, it ain't for the faint, and it's not for the softest heart. And it could have been anywhere. Florida tore me apart. Florida tore me apart.
Michelle Dixon, folks. Thank you.
All right, Michael and Michelle, one more time for the two of them. Well done. Raise your hand if you would like Michael to return in less than 20 years. Please raise your hand real fast. Gosh, I was 6 the last time Michael was here. All right. Well, that was wonderful. Thank you very much, Michael. Thank you very much, Michelle. This next person, I grew up in a very, very small town, about 400 people in very rural Michigan. Half of them were Amish. Very nice folks. Great buggy repairs, great maple syrup. And a lot of my friends in school wanted to sound like this guy, because for some reason in the middle of Michigan, you think you're real tough and you're real country. We're not. It's Michigan, man. Come on. But this person, when I imagine, if I were a country singer, I want to sound like this. And please, everybody give a nice, warm welcome to Alan Morton. Come on down, Alan.
Well, it's got to be country if you sound like this. Nothing I can do about it. This first one's called Amanda. Amanda, light of my life, fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. I've held it all in words, God knows I've tried. It's an awful awakening, country boy's life. To look in the mirror in total surprise, the hair on my shoulders, the age in my eyes. Amanda, light of my life, fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Well, it's a measure of people who don't understand all the pleasures of life, hillbilly band. Well, I got my first guitar when I was 14. Now I'm over 50, still wearing jeans. Amanda, light of my life, a fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light of my life, fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Get Laura up here on the fiddle on this one. Which side do you want to be on? This side?
I don't mind.
I won't hit you if you go over there.
Well, I'm gonna hit you with my bow either way.
We're both in trouble, one way or the other. Somebody's gonna get hit. This one's called Much Too Young to Feel This Damn Old. I like the title. Felt like that this morning. This old highway's getting longer. It seems there ain't no end in sight.
Gotta watch out for that cross-stage traffic out there. Man, it's tough. That's Alan Morton. And Laura on the fiddle, yes. Gosh, she just sounds so good in this hall. Can we give a shout out to the Pink Garter Theater one more time? Everybody sounds so nice in here. Man, that's nice. This next performer, I believe, do you got family here tonight? Yes, sir. Oh, that's wonderful. Can we give a big, huge Jackson Hole Hootenanny in a different location that's very awesome as well, and we love it. Welcome to Alec McKee and his folks. Yes, come on down.
I think that means they have to get on stage and sing with me, right? If they got introduced, is that how this works? So I think Ben was maybe going to join me on one. Do you want me to give you a minute to get set up, Ben? Sounds like he's ready. All right, I'm ready for you. I've got a couple Neil Young songs tonight for you guys. Comes a time you've been drifting. Comes a time that you settle down. Comes a light, feelings lifting. Lift that baby right up off the ground. Oh, this old world, it keeps spinning round. It's a wonder tall trees ain't laying down. Comes a time you and I, we were captured, took our souls and we flew away. You were right, we were given. It's how we kept what we gave away. Oh, this old world, it keeps spinning round. It's a wonder tall trees ain't laying down. Comes a time this old world, it keeps spinning around. It's a wonder tall trees, they ain't laying down. No, keep spinning around. It's a wonder tall trees ain't laying down. There comes a time. There comes a time. There comes a time. Woo! Thanks, Ben. Appreciate it. Give it up for Ben. It's so different playing in a theater. I was like falling asleep with the mood lighting earlier, and now I'm I can't see any of you. All right, here we go. Rock and roll will never die. There's more to the picture than meets the eye. Oh, hey, hey, my. Into the black. You paid for this, but they give you that. Once you're gone, you can never come back. And it's out of the blue and into the black. King is gone, but he's not forgotten. Or is this the story of the Johnny Rotten? It's better to burn out than to fade away. King is gone, but he's not forgotten. Not forgotten, no. Hey, hey, my. Rock and roll will never die. There's more to the picture than meets the eye. Hey, hey, my. Hey, hey, my. Hey, hey, my. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
One more time for Alec McKee. Yes. Oh. You know, I had a small niche for a time to be the cool, young, and tall person at the Hootenanny. Then Alec came along. He was both younger, taller, and cooler than me. And I was like, dang it. Well, it's awesome and good for him. And well done, Alec. Thank you so much. I think he's taller. Who's been to a spring training baseball game before? Not a lot of folks out there. Okay, that's true. I know it's a dying sport. It takes too long. They got to have pitch clocks. Well, they just did. Sometimes you go to a spring training ball game to get a little preview of what the season's going to be like, you know. And tonight you got a preview for an awesome show that's going to be happening here in about 2 weeks when the band known as Marmalade My Boots will take this stage right here for an awesome, wonderful night of music. I'd really highly encourage all of you to come. I know a lot of you already are. I know why I'm preaching to the choir here. It is what it is. But Marmalade My Boots are going to come down and play a couple right here, right now. Come on down. Let's hear it.
Not sure I've ever been compared to baseball before. That was really exciting.
I've been to spring training. Yeah, Cubs. It's great. We're gonna make you really sad, and then hopefully slightly happier.
Yeah, and weirder.
This is a Townes Van Sant song that I learned from my father. Yeah, beautiful tune called Tecumseh Valley. Caroline, daughter of a miner, and her ways are free, and it seemed to me the sunshine was beside her. She came from Spencer, across the hill. She said Pa had sent her, and for $10 a day and a place to stay, she turned hands to labor. Said she'd come to look for work. She was not seeking favors. For $10 a day and a place to stay, she turned those hands to labor. But the times are hard and low, and the jobs too few, all through Tecumseh Valley. She'd ask around any job she found, tending bar, Gypsy Sally. Saved enough to get back home when spring replaced the winter. But her dreams were denied. Her pa had died. The word come down from Spencer. So she turned to whoring out on the streets with all the lust inside her. And it was many a man who turned again to lay himself beside her. Found her down beneath the stairs, let the gypsy silence. And in her hand when she died was a note that cried, fare thee well, to come survive. Name she gave was Caroline, daughter of a miner. Ways were free, and it seemed to me the sunshine walked beside her.
Okay. This one's different. This one's probably not a preview of what you'll hear in a couple weeks if you come, but we were like, what should we play tonight? And you might notice this is my golden accordion, my Goldie glitter gal.
Yes, we love Goldie.
Yeah, I haven't played her since the summer.
We've been missing Goldie.
I drove her in my van to the East Coast to the summer camp that I talk about all the time, and the van broke down, so she stayed there. And when I brought it back this weekend, and when I opened the case, I found something else. This piece of paper.
And I said, Amy, what is that? From
And
this
I
piece of
said,
paper?
well, it's a camp song.
From what camp?
It's
What
from Whale Camp.
Yeah.
It's a cover. You
didn't write this?
No, I didn't, but some campers wrote it.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, that makes it
to a
better.
song you might recognize from the mid-2000s when I started working there.
Someone stole the melody and made this into a pop song, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, a couple things before we do it. You need to learn a little bit about marine biology. Copepods are a type of plankton,
Oh, I didn't know that.
a favorite food of whales, certain whales. Pinnipeds are seals. Puffins sound like this. So we like to say they sound like a chainsaw. I think that's most of it.
Amy,
Yeah.
did I tell you I started doing a business?
What's your business?
I sell lobsters and crabs to people to really trick them and make them feel bad about themselves.
How's business going?
Yeah, I don't know, it makes me feel shellfish.
Okay.
But the zingers you can expect at our show in a couple weeks. Not this song though. Okay, well I think that's enough of an introduction. We have not practiced it except for like a minute. Okay.
Are you going to hold it like that? Or?
No, I'm gonna put it here so you can see it too. On the surface of this wavy day, I knew when I first saw you, you're the reason that I'm not blue and smiling wide. Your strong white tail identifies you as my favorite humpback whale. I knew when you first surfaced, you gave me a new purpose for all of time. Hey, fish, you satisfy my every wish. Hey, marine mammal, cooler than a camel up on Grand Manan. At camp, hey, 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 just in time, you popped up next to me and made me feel sublime. You're a gorgeous pinniped, and you swim around my head all night long. I'm so obsessed. My heart is bound to beat right out my sunburned chest. I believe in you like a sausage on a dark rock. You knock me out of my socks and always blow my mind. Hey, marine mammal, cooler than a camel, eating herring, salmon fish, you satisfy my every wish. Hey, marine mammal, cooler than a camel up on Grand Manan. I can't the way you walk along, your chainsaw calls my favorite song. So gangster, I'm so thug, you're the seabird on my favorite mug. It's a puffin'. I can be myself now finally, flock time floating on the sea. I wanna take you home with me, yes please. Hey, sea creature, you're my favorite feature. Eating copepods, grilling fish, you satisfy my every wish. Hey, sea creature, you're my favorite feature on a Chiasil island. Hey, 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 at camp.
All right. Amy and Ben, everybody.
So you might think that the marmots are fading. There was only 3 of them tonight. But for their big badash, which is on what day? Thank you. April 13th. That's going to be right here, and it's going to be a big bash. And they'll have the whole troop, I understand. Okay, thank you. Next, we've got to hear a lot of great fiddle players lately, and one of them is coming up next. This is Laura Leem.
Good Lord, this is fun. Some wonderful people in this place tonight. I can't see, but Rob, tell me if I need to move. Okay. Okay. What's your mama's name, child? What's your mama's name? 30-some-odd years ago, a young man came to Memphis, looking for a rose that used to blossom in his world. People never took the time to mind the young man's questions, till one day they heard him ask a little green-eyed girl, what's your mama's name, child? What's your mama's name? Does she ever talk about a place called New Orleans? Has she ever mentioned a man named Buford Wilson? What's your mama's name, child? What's your mama's name? 20-some-odd years ago, a drunkard down in Memphis lost a month of life and labor to the county jail. All because he asked a little green-eyed girl a question, offered her a nickel's worth of candy if she'd tell. Year and some odd days ago, an old man died in Memphis. Just another wayward soul the county had to claim. Inside the old man's ragged coat, they found a faded letter. It said, "You have a daughter, and her eyes are Wilson green." What's your mama's name, child? What's your mama's name? Does she ever talk about a place called New Orleans? Has she ever mentioned a man named Buford Wilson? What's your mama's name, child? What's your mama's name? What's your mama's name, child? What's your mama's name? Let's see if Mark will play. I hired a fiddler. Can't believe y'all still make me nervous after all this time. The silent and invisible room. Sure am glad to be here tonight. Sure am glad that y'all are doing this Hootenanny thing. Okay. Solos on the A part, the B part's a little weird, don't worry about it. And I dream in the morning that she brings me water. And I dream in the evening she brings me wine. Just a poor man's daughter, Puerto Penasco, Evangelina, and Old Mexico. There's a great hot desert south of Mexicali. If you don't have water, boy, you better not go. Tequila won't get you across that desert to Evangelina in Old Mexico. The fire I feel for the woman I love is driving me insane, knowing she's waiting. I can't get there. God only knows that I've racked my brain to try to find a way to reach that woman in Old Mexico. I met a kind man. He guarded the border. Said you don't need papers, son, I'll let you go. I can tell that you love her. I can see it in your eyes now. She's a rose of the desert in Old Mexico. The fire I feel for the woman I love is driving me insane, knowing she's waiting. I can't get there. God only knows that I've racked my brain to try to find a way to reach that woman in Old Mexico. And I dream in the morning that she brings me water. And I dream in the evening she brings me wine. Just a poor man's daughter, Puerto Penasco, Evangelina, Old Mexico. Evangelina, miss you so. I miss you so. Thank you, Mark.
Well, when she goes out and hires a fiddle player, she hires one of the best. That was Laura Liem. And now we're going to have maybe not the tallest, maybe not the youngest, but he's sure a great entertainer. This is Marshall Cherry.
All right. 6'2". That rhymed accidentally. I really like this theater. How about you all? It's really awesome. Yeah, I don't really have a good intro tonight. I got a good intro. Are you still on 2 songs? We're on 1 at this point. 2? Wow, look at that. What would have thought? All right, so I got a good one for the second part, so we'll just start with this first one here. Oh, actually, do you want, that's what it was. Do you all want to sing? No. It's a pretty loud no from the front. I was going to teach you part of the song so you could sing it with me, but if that's a no. No. Yes, okay. This is America. The loud minority will not win. All right, so this is you're going to sing this. I'll cue you when it's time to sing, okay? So the chorus, or the pre-chorus goes like this. Ready? Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. You all got that? All right, we're going to practice it one time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, Perfect. All right, we're going to get to it. I'm going to cue you when it's time. Here we go. All right, here we go. Push it out, fake a smile, avert disaster just in time. I need a drink, 'cause in a while, worthless answers from friends of mine. It's dumb to ask, cruel to ignore. Girls possess me, but they're never mine. I made my entrance, avoided hazards, checked my engine, I fell behind. Here you go now. I fell behind. She makes me feel like it's raining outside. And when the storm's gone, I'm all torn up inside. I'm always nervous on days like this, like the prom. I get too scared to move 'cause I'm a stupid boy. Almost. Remember when I was in the grocery store? Now's my time. Lost the words, lost the nerve, lost the girl, left the line. I would wish upon a star, but that star, it doesn't shine. So read my book with a boring ending, a short story about a lonely guy. Here you go now. She makes me feel like it's raining outside. And when the storm's gone, I'm all torn up inside. I'm always nervous on days like this, like the prom. I get too scared to move 'cause I'm a stupid
stupid boy. Da da da, 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 da da. She makes me feel like it's raining outside, and when the storm's gone, I'm all torn up inside. I'm always nervous on days like this, like the prom. I get too scared to move, 'cause I'm still just a stupid, worthless boy. Yeah. Anyone know that band? Oh, close. No, that's also Blink-182 at the Hoot. We're great. This next one, my really good friend wrote this song about a girl from Arkansas. Anybody from Arkansas here? No? Okay, lovely place. But he was driving out to work with me in Wyoming. He would eventually work for a pack outfit, and he met some random girl in Utah that he went on a date with, and we were hitting it off really well. And she was like, "Hey, you should stay for the weekend, come to this party of mine," which I was like, "Nice, dude, good for you." He said, "You know what, I really can't." And she said, "Why?" And he said, "I have a prior commitment, I have to go." I was like, what could be more impactful than spending a weekend with me here in Salt Lake City? And where do you have to go in DuBois, Wyoming? That's so impressive. Like, well, there's like a little person wrestling tournament at the Rustic Pine Tavern and Inn that I really have to go to. I bought tickets for. And everybody's got a story that night in DuBois for when the Dwarfenators came into town. Obviously they didn't go on a second date after that, but he wrote this really great song from it, and we're going to play it right now. Oh, man. That's a true, yeah. I knew where he was going when he was told, and I was like, dude, you didn't. There's no way you didn't. And he did. Anyway, here we go. It's called Love Her Anyhow. I drove down to Arkansas. I got there, I saw a woman that I used to know, and she dyed her hair brown, had it glows in the sun, and seems to know everyone in this town. Yeah, I found that I love her anyhow, I love her anyhow. Love her anyhow, I love her anyhow. That's a little too low. Sorry about that. Ah! Oh no. There we go. She's got all new friends. She's a good person. She's a child at heart who says that I can learn from it. She ain't married or weak-hearted. She always said the hardest part is being with you, knowing full well in the morning you'll be gone, off singing your songs. When I'm singing I love her anyhow, I love her anyhow. Love her anyhow, I love her anyhow. I love her anyhow, I love her anyhow. Love her anyhow, I love her anyhow. When I'm Wyoming bound, the thought of I-40 sounds like a road to hell and a waste of time.
But for her I might drive through there all night, passing Nashville, passing Memphis, with the Ozarks in my sights. Oh yeah, I might. When I'm singing I love her anyhow, I love her anyhow, love her anyhow, I love her anyhow. When I'm in Utah now, with a girl I just met, that I be thinking more about you, but nothing's come up yet. Thought you'd call me from the road and ask how far I've gone, make up some lame excuse saying that I must have missed your call. And that's not all. When I'm singing I love her anyhow, I love her anyhow, love her anyhow, I love her anyhow, I love her anyhow, I love her anyhow, love her anyhow, I love her anyhow. Thank you very much.
And that was Marshall Cherry with that dangerous guitar picking. Good stuff. And wicked stories too. Next up, we've got somebody else who does a terrific job. And we don't get to see him as much as we'd like at the Hoot, but we see him tonight. And we've already seen him once with Katie Stanford, and this is Joe Hunt.
There's Mark. Thanks, Byron. In G, it'll be.
Eyes open wide when you come back home. Eyes open wide when you come back home. It's been a wild night. It's been a wild night. Eyes open wide when you come back home. Eyes open wide when you come back home. It's been a wild night. It's been a wild night. I should have left you alone. 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 Made up your mind on the telephone. You made up your mind on the telephone. Talking the times by. It's been a wild night. Made up your mind on the telephone. You made up your mind on the telephone. Watching the time fly. Watching the time fly. And we saw you there. We took your name. You are the sound. You are the stage. It's all that's real. No one's to blame. This is your mind, but will it change? La da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da da da, la da da da, la da da da. Eyes open wide when you come back home. Eyes open wide when you come back home. It's been a wild night. It's been a wild night. Eyes open wide when you come back home. Eyes open wide when you come back home. It's been a wild night. It's been a wild night.
Mark Engel.
Mirror images, space and time, always loud days, alarm waves. I looked up to you, and you looked up to me, and we looked up to no one. But the truth is, I never stopped loving you. And the truth is, I never stopped. Mirror images, space and time, always loud days, alarm waves. I looked up to you, and you looked up to me, and now we're both just standing here, and we're looking at the same thing. And the truth is, I never stopped loving you. And the truth is, I never stopped. And the truth is, I never stopped loving you. And the truth is, I never stopped. And the truth is, I never stopped loving you. And the truth is, I never stopped.
The unique styling of Joe Hunt. Thank you. Hey, next we have somebody who's been around for decades in this music scene in Jackson, and good guitar player and good vocalist, can do a lot of things, and good theater performer too. And you never know what he's going to play because he goes from the Southwest to the ocean to Alaska, who knows where. This is John Seidel.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing out there tonight? Okay. Feeling a little bit wistful tonight. I'm going to go back to the 60s. My folk days in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Folk singer named Eric Anderson. Wrote some nice songs, and by gosh, he's still playing them now. I've seen him on Facebook a few times. Turn around, don't you whisper out my name, for like a breeze, it might stir a dying flame. I miss someone. If it pleases you to know, oh, close the door lightly when you go. Oh, take your tears. Someone else's eyes are made of glass, and they cut like wounded lies, memories are drifting like the snow. So close the door lightly when you go. Oh, who was the one who stole my mind? And who was the one who robbed my time? Oh, who was the one who made me feel unkind? Fare thee well, sweet love of mine. Don't turn back to where you once have been. Look straight ahead. When you're walking through the rain and find a light when the road is dark and cold. So close the door lightly when you go. Oh, who was the one who stole my mind? And who was the one who robbed my time? Oh, who was the one who made me feel unkind? Oh, fare thee well, sweet love of mine. Mind, and who was the one who robbed my time? Who was the one who made me feel unkind? Oh, fare thee well, sweet love of mine. Oh, fare thee well, sweet love of mine. Thank you.
John Seidel, thank you. Okay, next up we've got somebody, and I can't quite tell the last name what it is. Looks like James Roll? Rose. James Rose. Yes, James Rose. Come to the stage.
I got chicken scratch. We doing one or two? One song. Okay. All right. Well, that being said, thanks for being here. This song is a song I wrote. It's called Tango and Durango. It's a murder ballad. She said she likes to tango
that night, a midnight flight under the stars so bright. Up in the sky, and she gave me the eye. She wasn't shy. She likes to tango on the beach. She likes to tango in a band. All kinds of music, country and western. She said she likes to tango in Durango to both kinds of music, country and western. She said from her bed, and then we fled to the runway ahead. A Cuban sunrise as we touched down. Much to my surprise, she turned right around. When I got to town, oh, I was feeling down. But when I heard the sound of her plane fly away, I never got to say that I think you should stay. From where I write this song, don't make me wait too long. I'm fishing the pond, exiled in the island, with a little bit of Jimmy Buffett and some Jerry Jeff Walker to a real lady. You know, I think of you every now and then when I see you again.
Thank you. We say one more? All right. Actually, Mark? It's in the same key. A song called Country Talk. When there's nothing to say, it's been a long day. I go outside and take a ride, sniff the air by the county fair, by the county fair. Sweet and good, sweet and good. When the sun's slow walk, country. When I feel restless, drowned in excess, I go outside, testify to my good friend by the river the bend. The truth of it all, the tree so tall, standing proud, singing, slow walk, country talk. Better if it's you with me, we sing.
goodbye to my good friend by the river bend. The truth of it all, under a tree so tall, standing proud, there ain't no pockets in a shroud. Slow walk, let the country slow walk, let the country town. Mark.
All right, thanks everybody.
Okay, that was James Rose. I'll get it right. Hey, it's the end of the night. This has been, you have participated in the 1,340th Monday night Jackson Hole Hootenanny tradition. So take it home and let's do it again next week, Monday. Bye.